Chael Sonnen is a huge inspiration to me, not the least of which because of his very successful MMA and wrestling career, not the least of which because of the number of videos that he makes. It takes a lot to make those videos. Like, you see the energy he puts into all of those videos. He understands, like a wrestler and like a competitive fighter understands, that if you want to be great at anything, you have to put in your goddamn reps. You have to make videos. You want to make videos, you got to make videos. You want to fight, you have to put in your reps. I saw that video of him recently where he went to Iowa State and he didn't get turned. Very impressive, if you understand. Guy's like probably 60 or something. Didn't get turned. What a badass. So, Chael Sonnen, very inspirational to me. And I think of what he said when he said, I used to think that I was unique because I was going through it. And then I realized everyone's going through it. Everyone's always going through it all the time. And I think about this, it's the Wright brothers up there, Kitty Hawk. I think about this because I've been going through it. I've been going through it my whole goddamn life. Like, not my whole goddamn life, really, like 12, start around 12, the insomnia. And it's brutal. It's brutal. Even though I'm sleeping now, there were 2 nights this week I didn't sleep at all. 2 nights this week, and it sucks. And seeing how much it sucks to not sleep for a single night really just, again, put into perspective how much it sucked when I didn't sleep at all for weeks, for a month straight, when that was my life, when that was just all I was dealing with for years of my life, where I just had nothing to think about except, like, my teeth right now, they're doing a lot better because my mouth's full of saliva, because I can produce saliva now because I'm not dying. And it's just like I'm 26 and I'm like, I've spent a lot of my life just dying and just, it's still like I like wrestling, because when I'm winning in wrestling, winning in jiu-jitsu, no matter that I'm dying, no matter that I've been dying, I don't feel like I'm this guy who's just dying from health problems. I feel like a goddamn god. And that's important. That feeling is really important to me. But where was I going with this? Like, Chael Sonnen, he's saying, like, I used to think I was unique for going through it, and I'm just, where was I going with this? Gonna get a wrestling mat for my house. Just moved, so I don't have one. I've been, I guess it's just like, I'm 26, and for basically my 20s, I've just been going through it. Going through the ringer. Going through just losing my goddamn mind and not sleeping and shitting my brains out and not being able to digest food and puking constantly and just wanting the health problems to end. I finally figured out what's going on. I think I'm the only person on planet Earth who's figured out autoimmunity. Go check out my course. It's linked on the homepage of my channel, or just type in Devin Young, How to Beat Insomnia. I call it How to Beat Insomnia because I think insomnia is a demon. You know why it's a demon? Because if it's a demon, I can beat it. I can beat its fucking face in, and it can die with my boot on its neck. And that, my tongue's blue because it's methylene blue. That stuff is awesome for brain function, but took it a while ago. My tongue's still blue though. But yeah, beat the shit out of your demons, people. It's satisfying. And I just breathe, and I focus on my breathing. I do breathing meditations, and I train my ability to focus so that I can win the ADCC. That's something I really want to do. And I was also thinking about, like, them talking about training for special forces and how they say, like, if you quit, once you quit, you're like, they call it like the Victor whiskey or whatever, voluntary withdrawal, and you're going through it like we all are. Maybe you're not, I don't know, but whatever. So you're going through it, you're going through your personal hell, and you're sopping wet, and you're covered in sand, and you got sand in your vagina because you're a little pussy ass bitch, because we're all pussy ass bitches when it comes down to it. Like, shit sucks, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm not susceptible to that. I'm angrier than I am afraid. Like, I'm afraid like everyone else, but I got way more anger than I got fear. So when that fear comes up, I get pissed that I'm afraid. And I'm like, fuck this thing that's causing me fear. I'm gonna kill it. So anyway, when you're going through it and you get sand in your vagina and you're fucking having the shit beaten out of you, I can say that because I shit blood through wrestling in high school and I still won. So I've been through the fucking ringer. And that's not even like the worst. I'm just not that. I've got other videos about that shit. So you can go watch that. But when you're going through the fucking ringer and you got sand in your vagina and you want a Victor whiskey and you Victor whiskey and you voluntary withdraw and they take you off and you're they take you off and you got your nice warm jacket on, you got a nice meal, and you go, hey, can I get back in? And they're like, you can have a change of mind, but you can't have a change of heart. I think about that in life. I think about how like life is like training. Like Jesus says this. I'll just quote the Bible. He says, do you not know ye are gods? It's a quote from Psalms. It says, you are gods, but you will die like men. I'm a god, buddy. God himself said it. Jesus Christ said that we're gods. So what does that mean? Well, I think what that means is that when you Victor whiskey in life, when you kick your own ass, when you voluntarily withdraw, whatever that means for you, and you're in the afterlife and you're like, hey, God, could I have a second chance to prove that I'm worthy of godhood? He's like, you can have a change of mind, but you can't have a change of heart. So maybe all this shit we're going through is just testing us, just training us to see if we're worth God's effort. Hey, babe. It's testing us to see if we're worth God's effort to train us for actual godhood, you know? That's a thought that keeps me motivated. So don't Victor whiskey. Prove you're worth it.